Okay, hello, welcome to this quick video about percentages and increasing and decreasing values by different percentages. So if I've got this first question here, I want to increase £50 by 12%. So what I'm going to do is 50 multiplied by 1 plus 12 over 100. Now looking at where all those numbers are coming from, the 50 is obviously my original £50. Now, because I'm increasing this, the amount is going to get bigger. So I've got the original 50, and if I multiplied that out, that would give me my original £50, and then 12% more. So because it's a 12% more, I'm going to add something on, and then the 12% gives me this 12 over 100. So essentially, is that all I'm going to do is calculate this. 50 multiplied by 1 plus 12 over 100 gives me £56. These brackets are important because it makes me multiply by the whole amount there, not just one part of it accidentally. Now, the good news is exactly the same sort of thing will happen for percentage decreases. So I want to decrease £12 by 4%. So I'm going to start off with my original £12 and times it. There's my 1, there's my original £12, and this time it's a decrease, so I'm going to take away. And I'm going to take away 4 over 100 and close the brackets. And that gives me £11 and 52 pence. Now remember, if it's money, you always have to have 2 digits after the decimal point, so you might need to do some rounding depending on exactly what the question is. But again, the 12 has come from there, the 1 minus has come because it's a decrease, and the 4 over 100 has come because it's 4%. I want to do two different things here. I want to increase my £50 by 3% and then reduce my answer by 15%. And unfortunately, it's not just going to be the same as taking 12% off. We do need to do it as two separate steps. So I'm going to start off with my £50, and I'm going to multiply it by 1 plus 3 over 100. Now, remembering from before, the reason I multiply by 1 plus 3 over 100 is because that's a 3% increase. The 1 has come from the increase, 1 plus has come from the increase, and the 3% gives me the 3 over 100. And that is £51 and 50 pence. Calculator gives it as 51.5 because it's money. We need those 2 decimal places, those 2 digits after the decimal point. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my first answer. I'm going to use £51.50 in the next question. So I'm going to do £51.50 times 1 minus 15 over 100. Which gives me, well, the calculator says 43.775. Now obviously I can't have 3 digits after the decimal point, so my answer would be £43 and 78p using my rounding skills. If you just did £50 and took off 12%, it would give you the answer £44. So you can't do that with percentages. You can't just add or take the numbers away from each other and hope that gives you the right answer. You do need to do it as separate. So compound interest, compound percentages. It would get very boring if I needed to keep doing that exact same process if I wanted to find out what happens after, say, 12 times. But when it's only 2, it's not too bad. So I've got £10. Now I'm going to multiply that by 1 plus 12 over 100 to start with. That gives me £11.20. And then I'll do the same again, get my £11.20. I'll times that by 1 plus 12 over 100 again, which gives me £12.54 after I've done my rounding. As I said, it's only 2 times I needed to work something out. That wasn't too bad. But if we think through what we've done, we've multiplied by that twice. I started off with the £10, multiplied by 1 plus 12 over 100, and then multiplied by 1 plus 12 over 100 again. If you times by the same thing twice, it's the same as squaring it. So I could do all of this in one step. I could just square my 1 plus 12 over 100. And when you check that on the calculator, that will give you exactly the same answer. And the reason that's working, as I said, is because we're timesing by 1 plus 12 over 100, and then timesing by 1 plus 12 over 100 again. And this means times by 1 plus 12 over 100, and then times by 1 plus 12 over 100 again. Okay, so it's for questions like this becomes particularly useful. I've put £200 in the bank. The monthly interest rate is 1.5%, and I want to know how much it's worth after 1 year. Now, if I needed to do this same question 12 times, 12 plus 1.5 over 100, get an answer, then times by 1 plus 1.5 over 100 again, and so on, I'd get very bored. I'd probably run out of space on my page, and I'd run out of time in an exam. But I can do it all in one step. I can get my original £200. I can times it by 1 plus 1.5 over 100. Now, I know we don't normally like decimals as part of a fraction, but it will work. Then I'm going to raise all of that to the power 12. I'm raising to the power 12 because I'm having 12 months in 1 year. If it said 2 years, I'd raise to the power of 24. If it said do it for 6 months, I'd raise to the power 6. When I do that on the calculator, it comes out as £239 and 12p after I've done my rounding. So compound interest, we can do it all in one step, but we can't just say what is 12 times 1.5, or 1, that's 18, so I'm going to do 200 times 1 plus 18 over 100. That does not work. You can't do that. You need to think about raising up to a power instead. Hope that helps. Thanks very much.